What's up guys? It's 64 here and welcome back to another video. And in this video I'm going to be showing all of you how you can build this awesome 2,500 plus drops an hour all general mob farm. So that is insane, and trust me, it's going to provide you with all the gunpowder you'll need for rockets, all the bones you're gonna need for bone meal, all the rotten flesh you can use for villager trading. It's going to provide you with all of that stuff, and it's going to give you more than enough of all of it. So yeah, the materials list for this will be down in the description because there are so many materials. Well, there's a lot of materials and I don't want to just list them all up because why would I? If I can just put them down in the description. By the way, just before we head into this tutorial, you guys put down in the comment section, would you rather that I put materials lists for my tutorials in the description, or that I tell them to you out loud in the introduction of the video? Let me know, because I really don't know what's better. You guys can decide that. Anyway, let's hop into the tutorial. Okay guys, so to start building this farm, you want to find a spot where you are going to build this. Now, this is the part where you get to choose what items you want to use. So, or you can grab yourself 50 scaffolding, or you can grab yourself 50 blocks and 50 ladders. It really does not matter, but I am going to use scaffolding. So you need to build up 50 blocks. And I know it's easier to just hold down right click at the bottom, but that way I don't know how far I am going. So right here, as you can see, while we stand on top, we are at Y level 50, and where we started down here was Y level 4, so we have gone up 50 blocks into the air, and that is exactly how high you want to go. Okay, so what you want to do right now is you want to grab yourself all your magma blocks, and you want to place one against the scaffolding or the blocks with the ladders on it. Then you want to extend this 20 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. Now come to this side and then build out another 20 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then what you can do is you can just fly around and connect these corners to each other. Just like this. There you go. And then you can fill in this entire square right here with magma blocks. Okay, so what you are going to want to do now is to come over to any side of your choice. So this side, that side, that side. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to choose this side. I don't know why. Probably because I'm here right now. Anyway, then you want to place 2 blocks coming out every other block, just like this. There you go. Just like that, you want to have the blocks coming out, and you can actually eliminate those blocks right there. Anyway, what you then want to do is we are now actually going to build up the minecart unloader system for the minecarts that are going to be driving here. Well, moving around here. Anyway, this design belongs to Silent Whisperer. He's a really great guy. Yeah. So there will be a link to his tutorial down in the description. Please go check that out. The tutorial is really great because you might not understand mine. I mean, yeah. If you don't get what, okay. Anyway, if you If you're still not sure how to build this after watching this, then go check out his tutorial. Link will be in the description for that. Anyway, what you want to do is you want to come down here and underneath the first block, place a dropper facing towards these magma blocks. Then you want to come up here and place a hopper facing down into the dropper, right on top of it. Then you want to place 2 blocks, just like that. Once you've done that, you can grab yourself a comparator and put it right there, running into a block. Then you can place a sticky piston beneath that block with an observer looking towards the rest of the contraption, just like that. You can place a block underneath that, then an observer looking into that, and then you can remove that block. Then what you want to do is you want to place a block coming out of that observer with a redstone torch on it, block on top of that, and you should hear a little tick from the dropper. Anyways, once you have done that, all you need to do is place a redstone torch there, a block on top of that, and a block on top of that comparator right there, and then place a repeater over there, and that repeater should get powered by the redstone torch. Anyway, to test it, you can put any random item in, just like that, and as you can see, all those ladders are getting fired up perfectly. And there's nothing left in the dropper, so yeah, you don't have to do that. If you built it correctly, then you built it correctly. And if you didn't build it correctly, you'll notice because you will not get any drops from this farm. Anyways, what you want to then do is place 2 powered rails over there. Then come over here, right to this block. So what you want to do is you want to count out 11 blocks from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. As you can see, I already put a little marker there just to help myself because I can't count. You guys can, okay? So then you just want to place a block, 1 block underneath that. So place 2 blocks down just like that. Break that block. Then you should have a block, something just like that. Then in a line, you want to continue this all the way to the other side. Now this should be lined up with these things. So these things are across this side, and that line underneath goes in that direction. So then what you are going to want to do is place a redstone torch on top of each of those blocks, just like that. Then you can come down here and go down here and do the exact same thing. So 1 block from that other side, then place a line of blocks just like that, and then put redstone torches on each of those. Then you can come over here and in between each of these things, actually, sorry, that's a mistake. I'm getting a bit carried away. Okay, so anyways, once you have done that, you can then place powered rails, just like that. Then place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 powered rails. A little something like this, right? So then you want to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 regular rails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 powered rails. Then you want to come over here with another 4 regular rails. 5 regular rails, 2 powered rails, 2 regular rails, 2 powered rails, and then mirror that thing, exact same thing on this side, right here. Then what you want to do is you want to come underneath right here. Want to locate that block, so that is the second one, and then that one right there. So it's just in between these two, that block right there. Anyway, you want to place 2 blocks down and then a redstone torch right there. Then 2 powered rails, just like that, and a block over there. And that is how simple that is. So now, don't do this yet, by the way, but you can already just place in one of those minecarts, and as you can see, it'll start driving all the way around the track. That is a really nice way to test it, but I recommend that you don't really place it in just yet. Anyway, you want to put this exact thing on each of these spots right here. So you're going to want to build this up right here, 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 right here. And yeah, but you know, it's definitely going to be worth it. I mean, you're going to get 2,500 drops per hour from this farm, which is really, really insane. Some bones for bone meal, rotten flesh for trading with villagers, gunpowder for firework rockets, everything you want. So yeah, that is really, really nice. So you just want to build each one of these things on those blocks right there. As you can see, I've got them almost all built up, and it actually looks pretty impressive. But now, as you can see, these all have 2 rows of magma blocks, right? This one's 2 rows, 2 rows, 2 rows per module, pretty much, right? But this last one has 3 blocks. So this one is a little bit different, yeah? So what you want to do is you want to build it up as a normal one until you get to these last 3 blocks right here. What you want to do is place 2 powered rails right there, 2 regular rails, and then 2 powered rails, and then continue this like you normally would. Then right here, these last 3 blocks, I'm going to place a regular rail, 2 powered rails, and a block right there. Now, as you can see, these 2 are already powered, but these 2 aren't yet. That is because, I just want to let you guys know, don't forget about all these torches that you have to put on these blocks down here. They're very important, or these rails will not get powered. But anyway, down the end over here, what you want to do is you want to place 2 of these with 2 torches on it like that, and then all the rails will get powered. And right now, just to test this, you can place a Hopperminecart on each of these rails, and you can see that they all start driving, and they're just all going and going and going. Now this is of course going to be different because if they actually get drops in them, I can just do that right now. I can throw these ladders on here and they should get picked up, and then the Hopperminecart that picked them up is going to stop. As you can see right there, it stopped, and that dropper circuit is spitting out all the ladders, and there it goes again. So that is how all of your drops are going to be collected. Okay guys, so don't be scared, okay? The rest of this thing is really, really easy and pretty cheap as well, so that really does not matter so much. You've got the big bulk of the thing done, apart from the roof then, which is a tiny bit of a grind, but no. You gotta do something for all these drops. So what you want to do right now is come. So you want to go to any corner you want of the magma platform. You cannot come to this location, for example, or this right here. You want to come to a corner of the magma platform. Then count in 2 blocks diagonal, so 1, 2, and a third block and place a block there. Then you want to place 20 more blocks on top of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And once you have done that, you can break all the blocks beneath that, and then you'll have this floating block. What you want to do now is extend a line right here, and that line is going to be 15 blocks long. So, well, excluding this one. So you're going to build out another 15 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Just like that, you've got a beautiful line of blocks. Then you want to build out 3 blocks, just like that, and break these 2 blocks. Another 3 blocks, break these 2 blocks. Another 3 blocks, break these 2 blocks. And another 3 blocks, and break these 2 blocks. Now you're going to have, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 blocks long. And that is exactly how long you're going to want that. So you're going to want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Right? And then each of these, you want to extend them the same length as that first one. So you can just place all of these blocks in just like that, and make sure that each of these is the exact same length. Now these are going to be where the mobs are going to be spawning on, just like that. Right? So now you have got those. These are 16 long strips of blocks. Now, what you are going to want to do is build up 3 blocks right here. And then do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, break these 2. 1, 2, 3, break these 2. 1, 2, 3, break these 2. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 again. And oops, well, you can just build it up like that. There you go. Now you've got more of these, and you can extend all of these to that length. So you can go ahead and do that, and then once you are finished with that, you can build up another 3 blocks, do the exact same thing, right? Build up another 3 blocks, do the exact same thing, and finally build up another 3 blocks and do the same thing one last time. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those things, and I want to do this with all of these. So this one as well needs to be extended 5 blocks up. And this one too, 3 blocks up, then extend across here. Again, make sure that they are all the same length. And you can just go ahead and do each of those things. Give yourself all the markers. So yeah, that is what you are going to want to do right now. Now you gotta admit, once you've built up all those things, it seriously looks really, really impressive. Yeah, it looks really, really awesome. So yeah, what you're going to want to do now is grab your glass or your leaves, of course. As stated in the description, you'll need one of the two. And for the ones of you who don't know it yet, the materials list is in the description, so you can go check that out. Now I'm going to use leaves because I think that leaves look a bit better than glass. Anyway, in this case, I think they do, and it really doesn't matter. I'm a creative, I can use anything I want. So, you will just want to put leaves underneath each and every one of these things. Just like that. So, do this everywhere on this level, right here. And then you go down a level, and then you do it here as well, everywhere. And then here as well. You can just pull all the leaves across. I mean, it really doesn't matter which one you use. Whichever one is easier for you to get, unless you are really focused on the aesthetic of your farm. Then, of course, it depends on what other blocks you are using. Anyway, you do not want to put any on the bottom over there. So yeah, just fill each and every one of the bottoms of this thing in with leaves. Okay, so once you have put on all those leaves for glass, as you can see right here, I just put glass on these two so you guys could see what that looked like. Of course, I'm using a different texture than you normally would in vanilla Minecraft, and there will be a link to my glass texture pack down in the description for the people who want to see that. Anyway, once you have done that, you want to come to a corner right here and then build up just like that. Then build out 10 blocks in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then come right here and then do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, then you want to repeat that same process for every corner, just like that. And there you go. You can just, you want to do this for every corner, and this is going to be for the roof. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm sorry, I can't count well in my head, as I think as I already said earlier. 9, 10, there you go. Because if this is for the roof, because if it's not dark, then no mobs ever going to spawn. So that would be quite useless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then finally, you can build out another 10. 9, 10. There you go. Now, what you are going to want to do is connect each of these together, just like this, like that, and then you want to connect these parts together, just like that. And that is going to be, let's say, the skeleton for your roof. And I know it's a big roof, and, well, you know, no mob farm does not have a roof. Every mob farm that I've ever seen on the Bedrock edition, and actually on the Java edition of Minecraft, have a roof. Because if they don't have a roof, it's not going to be dark, and no mobs are going to spawn, and that would be pretty useless. Am I right? So anyway, you can just build up that skeleton right like that, and then you want to fill in this entire thing with solid blocks. Okay, so you are now, once you have built the roof, almost done with the mob farm. One more thing you are going to want to do is place slabs on top of the roof. You want to fill the whole entire roof up with slabs. Now you might be wondering, why can I not just make the roof out of slabs? Well, that is because slabs let through light. So you can make the whole roof out of slabs. No mobs will spawn in it, but there will still be light coming through the roof, and you don't want that. So you want to fill up the whole entire roof with slabs. Then once you have done that, you want to come over here and place leaves against the bottom of these things right here. Now, if you do not do this, this is going to so this is going to decrease your the amount of drops you will get by a lot, because mobs will still spawn up here, and yeah, they're just going to stand there, and it's just going to decrease the wonderful rates that this farm has. So if you don't want to do that, you just want to come up here and put these leaves just like that. Then once you have done that, you want to put a few torches in some different places, and I just fell down a bit too far. Anyway, you want to place a torch on each of these blocks that the repeater faces into, just like that, and you want to place a slab on top of that piece of sandstone right there. Now now you also need to make the AFK spot, of course. So to do that, what you want to do is you want to ignore this part, but come down to right here and find the middle. For me, the middle is right there, so it really doesn't matter which one of the two middle blocks you grab. Then you want to build out 26 blocks, so that's, about 30 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 blocks, just like that. And that is going to be the AFK spot. You're going to want to be standing on this blocks right here, and then the farm will function. Anyway, of course, you want to make the AFK spot a bit safe, just like that. Possibly also a chest you can dump all your items in so you don't lose them if you do happen to die. And then, of course, it's nice to have a glass front so you can see what is happening in your farm. And then, of course, you can put a chest right there. And then you can build up to that thing with scaffolding. Just like that. That's going to take an awful long time for me to get up like this. You can also fly through the scaffolding if you're in creative mode. Do I have the correct... I nailed the location of that. Anyway, that is exactly where your AFK spot is going to be. And of course, put a roof on your AFK spot as well. Definitely put in a torch. And then put a chest right there so your items will not get lost if you do die. But trust me, if you're in this thing right here, you're probably not going to die. Especially not if you're this high up. Anyway, then when you're in there, you can just go AFK and the loot will come down. But it'll just get spat out onto the ground, and we do not want that. So you still need to build up the item transportation system down here. So to build up the item collection system, all I want to do is place 2 blocks like that right there, then place 1 last block, and then in front of each of those redstone torches you want to place your packed ice going in a straight line just like that. Then you want to place, don't place any water, okay? Then you want to place some blocks right here in between all of those, just like that. And then in between each of these redstone torches, you want to place a glass block or any other block there to catch any items that will get spat out. Anyway, what you want to do after that is place yourself some water over there. And oh dear, I was stupid. You need to place some blocks here as well. Okay, so you want to place some blocks right there. Then, above where the water ends, you are going to want to place a block with a bottom half slab, a sign. I didn't grab those. You want to grab a sign, and wherever the water ends, just like that, you want to place a slab, a top half slab, just like that, so the water gets cut off. Then you want to place a sign right there, and you don't want to click on the slab because then you'll waterlog the slab. I'm not doing very well, am I? You want to click on that block so the water starts flowing. And then you might just want to block that off so the water doesn't escape. I broke the ice. Anyway, you do want to be able to come out though, so you can just probably extend that a bit, just like that, and then make sure that the water cannot flow out. Then you want to do the exact same thing. So place a slab right there where the water ends, a block here, a sign on top of that dropper, and a water source right here. Now over here is where your items are all going to end up. Now I really don't mind what you are going to do here, but you know, I'm just going to place a chest and a hopper, so then all the items that come out will funnel into this hopper. But now quick warning, one hopper is not going to be enough to support all the drops from this farm, and it'll take, this chest will be filled up in no time. So I recommend to build some sort of possibly a sorting system, or at least just a better item collection system than what I have right here, because that is not going to work. Well, it is going to work, but it's not going to work well. Anyway, the last thing that you want to do is place a few torches over here to prevent mobs from spawning, and then you are, I think, completely done with the farm. Yep, you're completely done. Now you can just hop into your scaffolding and take the 2-minute ride up. And then once you're at the top, you can just go AFK and get 2,500 drops per hour from this farm. It is absolutely insane. And I hate going up through scaffolding like this, and they're really slow. Although they're the same speed. They're the exact same speed as ladders though, right? I think they're the same speed. Anyway, you can just go AFK right here on this platform. Now it is going to take a few minutes for the mobs to start spawning, so do not panic if you are standing right here and there's no mobs. Because for me right now, there is no mobs. But if I've been waiting here for a few minutes, the mobs will appear. And now, stupid me forgot one little thing that might be pretty important. You want to place in your Hopperminecarts. I did do this before already, but then I deleted all of them. Anyway, you want to place in all your Hopperminecarts. Those will start driving around and collect all of the loot from this farm. Anyway guys, thank you ever so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and maybe also subscribe if you want to see future uploads. Anyway, don't forget to join the Discord as well, and maybe even check out my Twitch. The link to that will be in the description. Anyway guys, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.